Fidget spinners. These things are everywhere, especially recently. Since coming back to school after the holidays, I've seen heaps of these fidget spinners, and I honestly can't see a point for them. I first saw these things ages ago while I was scrolling through Instagram and thought, hey, that's pretty cool, they spin. But that's it, they spin. There's not really anything else these things can do. Bionic Pig made this extremely clear when he made his Straight Spinners video, showing the mother character as the voice of common sense that most of us have when we think about these fun little gadgets by saying,
wait, so you just spin it with your finger? And that's all you do? That's it? Nothing else?
But YouTubers away from those with common sense see that they're getting popular and have decided to try and benefit from this during the Great Ad Depression. Most of their videos consist of doing tricks, seeing how fast they go and whatever, while other channels just review them. But other channels like to see what can be done to the fidget spinners to make them more enjoyable once the novelty of them wears off. This usually results in lighting it on fire, attaching some kind of blade to it, or making it go even faster. All of which are quite dangerous. But of course, for everything on YouTube there's a dangerous side and a weird side. And on the weird side of the fidget spinner community, I've come across this video simply called "Found a Fidget Spinner in My Cheeseburger." And like most British YouTube videos, it's over the top, and as you can tell by the thumbnail, there's a reason she uses a fidget spinner. The video itself is apparently a prank on her behalf, where she goes around to food places and puts a fidget spinner in a food before showing the store and trying to get a good reaction. It doesn't go well. The first place they go to is Burger King, where she explains what she's going to do and does it, which is simple and innocent, but then she does and says the same thing at Domino's. What's worse is that in order to get a good reaction out of the lads at Domino's, she says the exact same thing, over and over again.
But I just opened it and it was just right in there, like I was just in the corner. How did that happen? How was it in my pizza then?
But honestly, I feel worse for the staff working at Domino's and Burger King when she eventually tells them it's a prank than I do for the star of the show, Ruby Rube, over here having to say it. Anyway, that's enough of me ranting. I've got my friend Macaroni Prince here to share his opinion.
Fidget spinners. It's not really something that I had expected to talk about, and I really didn't plan on making a video myself, but I like Noah's content, so I thought I'd help out with this video. Before I go on, I just want to say that I really don't have anything wrong with fidget spinners. I'm completely for the reason that they were actually made, which is for people with ADHD. It's not just some weird little toy that kids just flick around or spin around or do tricks with. It has a purpose. I myself even have a fidget cube for my ADHD, so I can completely understand why they're made and why they're so popular, but they're popular nowadays for the very wrong reason. The initial reasoning behind fidget spinners was to help people with ADHD help them focus in class or, keep their concentration up while having something to keep their hands distracted with. And as I said before, I'm absolutely all for this, but I feel like fidget spinners have really kind of gotten the shit end of the stick as far as their trend. The thing about fidget spinners is that they're so cheap. They only cost about $1 to $4 at the most. That and the fact that they're easily modifiable have made them a really prime target for a lot of younger YouTubers or people who just want to get really easy views just by putting fidget spinners in the title, and they'll usually have something like, oh, it goes 1,000,000 miles an hour, or it's really with a knife blade, or things like that, or anything they can just to make the video seem a little bit more appealing. And to me it's kind of sad because I feel like they're a really good product and they really can do a lot of good, but they've just been taken in such a negative manner that now they are the poor meme that they are. But anyways, that's enough from me, and I'm gonna go buy some fidget spinners now.
So, in conclusion, fidget spinners are fun and a really cool idea, if they're used for their intended purpose. But they've been blown out of proportion by young YouTubers trying to make an easy fun video for the YouTube channels, and it doesn't help that these things are so accessible to the community. But as many of us should be able to tell, these things are a passing fad and are probably not to be worried about.
Ain't no telling how I'm feeling beyond.